made. Again, just look at the way OG just grouped up outside short and the connector position. They could actually spring onto NIP, but Rez is going to be making first contact, and they're not quite able to take the shots they want to. Oh, here comes a push though. 5 just charging in NIP. Just looking to just group up and take the fight to OG, and Fiku left alone in a 1 versus 5. Just a Glock train. What do you do when you're facing off against 5 sets of Glocks? Yeah. Nothing seems to be the answer from OG here.
That pistol is meant to deal with, you know, multiple people going through underpass. It's not meant to handle 4 people coming running at you from the top of stairs. But NIP find the golden solution for it, and it's a tag. Taking the duel versus Fiku, last man standing, he's going to lose it out. But 1v3 bombs already planted, as you said. No defuse kits available for OG, so Fiku's going to try to hold on to his Kevlar at the very least, from the looks of it.
Yeah, that could provide him the opportunity here to at least maybe get a double kill. But a flash is so very good. Nexa still blinded, able to find one. The second, however, won't take place. 7 seconds, they need to get the bomb down, and they will indeed just in the nick of time. That got a little worrying for Nip, but yeah, they get the bomb down. No kits in play, Fiku and Flames, and not even any piece of utility either. So round number 4 for Nip, they make it look, it just seems like all business as usual for the Nip side here.
It's very convincing so far, and I think one of the things that you mentioned earlier on, right, doing the anti-eco rounds, etc., the fact that they're doing stuff slowly, methodically, they know the value of each and every tier on a map like Overpass, so they don't want to mess around with it. They don't want to go give OG an in. So just being thorough about what you're doing is going to set an NIP off to a great start. 4-0 is going to be the score line, and it's not going to be that much to really play off of for.
Oh, he's looking at the AK. They're going to push in together here. It's going to be S-Tack. The first one, Brolan. The spacing was a little bit off. Mantu, he's got an inkling, right? Especially in a 2v3, if you see the first play coming out, you know where Brolan is. And Brolan trying to catch a timing. And he comes in. One goes with a spray. The second kill as well from Brolan. And he's going to get the bomb down here. 17 HP to work with for the young Swede. And Neofrag, the latest addition to this team, making his way in from the short position. Reload's going to take place. And a nice smoke for him to work on around. Reposition comes in, and Brolan with a brilliant 1v3. What do NIP do now? They really haven't shown anything yet, as Mantu will finally take down Rez on the look, and it is going to be the hit coming in towards A, but a great flash coming in from Nexa for Neofrag to find one and the second kill. And with 22 seconds remaining on the clock, Plopsky and ZTR, they're kind of out of options here.
Yeah, no, they don't really have too much working for them. ZTR, okay, wants to peer in towards the A site from long, but gets met with a nade, 10 seconds left, and it seems like they're, well, okay, they're still moving in, which is a little bit surprising. I guess have enough resources to rebuy, but it was very hopeful.
A lot of the players alive as well in the previous round, which is definitely going to start to slowly enable them to build up an economy, and because of the amount of casualties they suffered a couple of the rounds, and then 1v3 from Roland comes to mind, they're down to just 3 AKs and a couple of pistols, and Rez will be taking on Neofrag. He's just deathmatching here, 3 kills for him. Bear in mind, this is the 4 spy, and Mantu ensuring that Brolan doesn't sneak in around from behind and take him down. And a minute and 14 seconds on the clock, Plopsky left alone in a 1 versus 5. Not a single point of damage getting taken. Beastly mode remains to be seen. Mantu. Roland's not going to push ahead any further. He's going to be the guy cutting off the rotations from his CTs, as his teammates are going to now slowly start to gravitate towards the B bomb side, where 3 CTs lie in wait.
Yeah, and honestly, I think this is going to be the winning condition going forward as well. NIP just finding success over towards the B bomb side. Brolan's going to get found over towards A. That's the lurk out. And NIP really trying to get far up before they throw a single nade. That's going to be punished as well. Fiku, great double frag. And even going to follow with a third. Any sort of iffy grenade utility. Still not going to win out the duel, though.
Scary. Oh, flashbang is so good, but still Fiku able to get the second kill. It's going to come down to Nexa here. He's got to hold the line. ZTR doesn't check, and Nexa's going to strike. Goes for the spray. 2 kills, leaving it all on Brolan again in a 1 versus 3. Down to 1v2 as he does take down Nexa. And getting leg to 15 HP. Bomb dropped on the bomb side as well. He's going to go for the quick reposition, but Neofrag's more than ready for him. It's all about the timing, though, and Brolan finds him. It's a 1v1 here against the AWP, and Brolan once again, another one.
Get into the position, but yet again, solid flashes coming in from NIP. Flame's only good for 1. 3v2, bomb's about to go down. Not much Nexa can do, is it?
He's got to bide his time, right? He's got to wait for Fiki to arrive. They do have one nade. That's going to be locked into ZTR, who's not going to budge.
Yeah.
46 HP. He's just going to stay there. There's no need for him to face. Fiku's making a lot of noise, and Nexa needs to make a play. But then Molotov, that just might force him to just fall on back. The thing is, how can Nexa even escape from this position?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Yeah, he decides to take the duel versus Plopsky. They know ZTR's position.
Oh.
It might get dicey here.
Well, as attack, the 1v2, can he recreate the clutch ability from his teammates is a question, and Nexa is just going to fake it, but as attack, you might have been... look, we don't have Virtus Pro anymore right now,
yeah.
But NIP are doing their best imitation of James and his merry men. Here we go, the 4v3, and you got to remember, Rez is down to just 9 points of health, a little tickle from that M4, and he's going to go down. 2 CTs, 3 CTs lying in wait. The flashing is good though, but NeoFrag again blinded, still able to get a kill. They won't expect a second. The third, will they, is a question. ZTR lobs in the Molotov, plants in the smoke with 8 seconds, but Fiku more than aware. OG are doing such a great job of just grouping up together and catching him time and time again.
Yeah, the lurk has never really taken effect, and here the walk through the smoke is not going to pan out for Brolan. NeoFrag in a familiar spot. And familiar success as well. That flash though might do him in.
Man2 able to at least find S the tag, but still Rez able to trade. And now, you gotta remember, he is very, very low in health, and so is Flames and Fiku. Next is the only one who's kind of healthy, and he is on the correct bomb side. 2 players remain, however, for the side of NIP. It's gonna be Rez and ZTR. Rez has a bit of a quiet game, but it's gonna go big, but...
Yeah, they don't really have the time to wait around.
Timing is everything. NeoFrag spotted Brawl and he takes him down, and Rez immediately chipping in, but Man2 from Optimus, he strikes. That's a round done. That's a round over. 3 kills from Man2 with the Galil, and Brolan, he actually had the perfect timing on the look, but yeah, just a perfect lineup coming out from Man2, and Nexa didn't even have to show himself. The force buy from OG, it works out, and they will take the lead.
3 players in the same spot, a little bit of a wider range in terms of where they can actually spot out and hold from.
Plopsky doing such a great job as Fiku taps away to S attack, but look at how low they are. Look at how low they are, but NeoFrag having to be the hero. He's gonna find one, and the FAMAS in the hands of Brolan dealing even further damage back to a 2v2. 11 seconds on the clock. They need to get the bomb down, and they will indeed. Brolan falls now, and it's all on ZTR. They're so very low though, so even from this range, the 5-7 can be deadly. He's gonna flick on of ZTR. They still looked very good yesterday though, right?
Yeah.
But OG, it's just such an untested lineup. This is only the second official. Brolan though, all alone, 1 by 1. They feed the beast. And he taps away on the Man2 as well. Brolan, he's like, listen, I'm gonna do this all by myself if I have to.
Let him go hunting,
And
let him go hunting.
And Fiku left alone in a 1 versus 5, and Brolan's, he's holding on to the C4. Look at no one is budging. They're like, alright Brolan, you do you, son.
If I'm Fiku in this situation, the only thing on my mind is exactly, I'm not going anywhere near.
1 versus 2, all alone right now, and the nade is perfection. Finds Nexa, could have even found Fiku as well, but he falls back, and they are getting funneled back into the belly of the beast that is Brolan.
It's kind of bad when your plan B involves running into the guy who's just been by far the best player on the server, and continues that trend as well. NeoFrag.
Oh no.
A little bit dicey, sees the shadow. Oh yeah, tries to buy time.
He still spins around, he's so aware as Brolan, and oh my god, S attack saving.
It's not going to be too short, and that makes for a pretty easy pickup for NeoFrag. This has to be the round that OG converts.
It has to be, yeah, absolutely. Unless Plopsky and Rez can do something crazy.
Speaking of,
they've both been spotted, they still need to cross on over.
Lurk smoke being put down as well to give them some cover. Plopsy's actually going to be successful with the first one in the gap in the smoke. Rez finds Montu.
The nade able to get the kill, the 1v1 though, and it is going to be Rez to clutch it out.
Quicker from OG.
I've seen this would be one of the slowest
It's been
overpass.
Games. It's been overpass.
Yeah, but it's even slower than usual. It feels like watching VP versus VP.
Yeah.
Rez, he could easily find one here, but they're going to jump on across. ZTR left to his own devices, but Plopsy's there nearby. Pop flash will be easily avoided by Plopsky. A few warning shots as ZTR is going to strike 2 quick kills. Brolan's going to join the party as well. 1 remains. It's all on Nexa, and immediately he will fall. NIP. It was looking a little tricky, but they come to...
Strong forward positions from Nexa and Neofrag.
Taking the sweet time though. They're not going to check the angle. ZTR finds Nexa on the Neofrag, and he's going to get banged through the wall and down to Flames. He's got a P250 to work with. He's going to find one onto Rez, looking for the second kill. Aztec tapping away, and it is going to be Brolan to finish things off. And because they have the kit, even though it's going to be very close, they're going to get it done. Got a little hairy for Nip there.
Already being made though. Fiku peppering shots in towards Brolan.
And no Molotov as well, right, to flush out the play playing inside of Shadow. As ZTR will find Nexa, but a trade will take place. He's still going to go for the commit towards A. And Brolan's being a distraction, and now Rez trying to get the timing right. Famas and Hound, Fiku will finally take down Brolan, and they need to be worried about a player coming out from Palace. Now Rez looking to make contact with the Famas, finds one. Neofrag so very low, still able to win the duel. Now the 2 versus 2, make that a 1v2. Now Mantle left alone, and before he can make his escape, he will be taken down. So very brave. Full faith in his teammate. Spray comes in from Plomsky, good for one, as Rez will find Neofrag as well. And that was a 2 versus 3. Nexa so very low in health. 22 HP. And now ZTR just needs to stay alive here. Fiku, Molotov going to be lobbed into ZTR, pushing on ahead. This is very brave from him. It's going to be the bait for his teammate. The swing comes in brilliant. Work coming in from Rez and ZTR. And remember, this was the eco for NIP. This was it trying to work around with that AK-47, the M4, and the Scout safe from the previous round, and it's down to Nexa. 1v2 for the IGL. Able to find Rez. Clean headshot. Bomb needs to be retrieved, but he is running out of time.
Yeah, 15 seconds left. He's going to have to leg it towards the side, but it seems like he has his sight set on the op instead. So NIP, yeah, without...
Place towards the A bomb site as S-Attack all by his lonesome. Nade sails in, dealing quite a bit of damage. He's going to try and use that smoke as a one-way, a warning shot. They still haven't seen him. He's going to find Mantu, that's the bomb. Gets a second kill as well, 14 seconds now. He needs to be neutralized immediately as Flames will come in. He goes for the spray, it's a blind one, not quite able to get a single kill as ZTR will put him down. It's all the Nexa and Fiku. There's no time remaining. And they need to just hold on to their weapons here. Once more NIP coming out on top, and that was last cannon.
Pop flash just a little bit too early to catch Montu. Might be the opening that they need.
Gonna come dropping on down. ZTR position, no, now needs to play a game of delay. His teammate's great shot in the Flames. He is getting surrounded though, as Neofrag will finally take him down. It is a 3v2, but Mantu has it op to work with, but he's all by his lonesome. Finds one to Rez, looking for more. The second flick won't quite land, looking for the third kill. I don't think he's aware as CT has jumped on outside of the window. If he can isolate the frag, this could be huge. He has an inkling, and he's gonna not get the kill. Brolan waiting a bit of damage from the nade, and Molotov flushing him out. That's great work coming out from OG, but Rez able to trade. He was trapped behind triple, but a flashback to try and maybe extricate himself in the position, but no, he will fall, and the flashes blinding everyone. Second smoke as well from top connector. A secondary flashbang. ZTR, he needs to find them all, but able to deal damage, but not quite confirm the kill. It is now the 3v2, and Mantu Nexa so very low. A couple of straight bullets could find them.
Spotted Montu already. He goes back for more though.
Okay, Mantu, somehow dodging death.
But again, not going to be the easiest B take ever, and oh, Rez's timing here might be absolutely perfect.
By this time, he sees the first, immediately strikes, and now the Jig is up there trapped in the corner. But Nexa able to find Rez, and now the 2 versus 4. They need to clear this angle of Plomsky, and indeed Fiku will, but Brolan is so quick with the trade, leaving Nexa alone. Again, remember, this is just a saved rifles from the side of NIP. 16 seconds to work with for Nexa here. He's pulled off a clutch earlier on. This might be a little too far gone. Spot the second player out in the distance. ZTR will shut it.
Has had an impact on T sides for NIP, and that goes across not only 2 maps. Right now, trades galore on CTR. Oh, yes. Couples up HE and some bullets to find 2 frags. Meanwhile, S-Attack joined in on the fun as well. 4v2. Fiku stuck behind multitude of nades in apps and gonna get taken down by Brolan. Flames all left to himself from T-Pit. Good for 1. Peeks into 2. They went towards A. It did work out off of the back of some solid opening frags. We'll see if it can build. Spawn smoke blocked. Get very dicey. We're seeing S-Attack having success there. Brolan's not going to have the same.
Yep, able to get the read onto his position. not allowing him to use the one way, but Rez takes care of Fiku towards Pal. Big gap as well, and Rez with 2, and make that 3, and it's going to be an immediate with the MAC-10 is going to be diverting the attention, while the remaining members of NIP might just go for the contact walkout from Ram. Smoke's going to dissipate though. Flames aware there's someone around the corner. Playing the anti-flash, and the timing could not have been any better, but ZTR able to snatch it back. 2 quick kills with the MAC-10. Plopsky finds Fiku as well, and it's down to Nexa, the captain, and Mantu, and he has 3 guns looking his direction, and Mantu's just noping the hell out of there. Round number 13 for NIP. Towards short, ZTR watching for the deep angle inside a short where he won't find anyone. Fiku's got to go big here. It's all about the timing. Spots the barrel. He will. Rez will be taken down. And ZTR so committed to the wraparound. He might actually manage to find that little window in. But right behind him, there is the op in hands of Mantu. And he's going to exercise so much trigger discipline. There is, however, he's going for it. And ZTR with the knife. Style points for ZTR. I'll give him that.
I mean, it's a lot of money made as well. Considering you're not going to be able to win out the round.
He spins around in flames. From that position, he could have easily got a couple of kills. In fact, he finds none. And this could be the round of Neoprak. Just runs out from the smoke like a demon and is able to get a kill. But ZTR and Brolan will put down 2. Only 2 remain here. Mantu and Nexa to try and get this retake going. Bomb will be planted as a 3v2, and ZTR knows exactly where Nexa is, catches the timing as it drops on down, and Mantu, even if he's able to upgrade his FAMAS to an M4, there is not a chance in hell for him to turn this round around.
Yeah, no defuse kit, no nothing really. That's kind of the desperate situation they find themselves in, and ZTR are going to make sure that
there's no one inside of the apartments, and Plopsky finds Mantu. Flames are on the corner. Brolan will check him, but Flames able to still land a shot. He needs to stay alive here. This is desperation play. He crosses on over. Retrieves the AK-47 and finds ZTR as well through the smoke, triangulating his position from the tracers. And this flank from Fiku, this could be everything. This could be the flank to keep OG in the game. No one's checking, and he's going to strike. Finds that attack. Rez in the meantime taking down Nexa, the 2v2. Flames so very low in health, and it's going to come down to Fiku. They don't even have a kit to work with. No utility, no smoke. Plopsky out in the open, all in flames. 1v2, and he will fall. And the ninjas in pajamas, they will take it in a very